Let's try another example. First, rewrite these equations as an augmented matrix. So my augmented matrix is going to have 3 rows because there's 3 variables. 3, 2, 1, and that result is 8. 2, 3, 1, result 9. 1, 2, 3, result 8. Okay, I need to get it into row echelon form. First, choose a pivot. I'm going to choose this one because it's already 1. Step 2, move that to the top. To do that, I'm going to swap rows 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 8. Row 2 hasn't changed. Again, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is reordering these equations. So swap them around. Row 3 becomes row 1. 3, 2, 1, 8. Okay, got my pivot to the top left. Step 3, eliminate everything underneath. Can do this in one step. Row 2 is going to become row 2 minus 2 lots of row 1. So the first row hasn't changed, put it in. Row 2, 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 2 lots of 2 is 3 minus 4, negative 1. 1 minus 2 lots of 3 is 1 minus 6 is negative 5. 9 minus 2 lots of 8, 9 minus 16 is 7. Oh, sorry, negative 7. Okay, let's eliminate from row 3. To get rid of this one, I have to subtract 3 lots of the first row. Row 3 is going to become row 3 minus 3 lots of row 1. So I want 3 minus 3 is 0. That's what I wanted. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. 1 minus 9 is negative 8. And 8 minus 24 is negative 16. I have now eliminated all the non-zero entries below my pivot. So now I have to look at what's left of my matrix and do the same thing. Choose a pivot. Well, I'm going to choose this one. It's already negative 1, so all I have to do is negate that. Negate every entry in that row, and I'll have a 1 here later. That's good. So my pivot's already in the top left of this section. Okay, so that's where it's going to stay. I need to eliminate all the things below. That's this. So the top 2 rows are not going to change. You could actually change it to a 1 now if you wanted to, but you don't have to. We can do that later. Row 3 is going to become what it was, minus 4, plus 4 lots of this, plus 4 lots of row 2. So 0 won't change. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. That's what I wanted. Negative 8 that's not right. That's a negative. That's a subtract. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Sorry. Subtract. Let me do that again. 0 doesn't change. Negative 4 becomes, the minus here makes it become a plus. Plus 4 of that becomes 0. Negative 8 minus 4 of this becomes negative 8 plus 20, which is positive 12. Negative 16 plus 4 lots of 7, negative 16 plus 28 is 12. Okay, I'll move my page up. Alrighty. So, I've successfully now eliminated everything below and to the left of the diagonal. I'm in row echelon form. To finish solving, I'm going to turn it into reduced row echelon form. I'm going to eliminate everything above the diagonal and turn these numbers into 1. In fact, I'm going to do the opposite way, turn them into 1 and then eliminate. So, this one's easy. Get 1/12 of the third row. Other two rows are not going to change for this step. -1, -5, -7. Now row 3 is going to become 1/12 of row 3. 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, now use that to eliminate from the rows above. Bottom row is not changing. 1, 1. So, row 2, I'm going to add 5 of row 3. And this time I've got the sign right. No, not row 3. Row 2 is going to become row 2 plus 3 lots of row 3. Not 3, 5. 5 lots of row 3. I've got 3 on the brain because it's row 3. All right. So, -5 plus 5 is 0. Sorry, I forgot these ones. -1 won't change. -7 plus 5 is -2. For row 1, I'm going to subtract 3 lots of row 3. Row 1 is row 1 minus 3 lots of row 3. So 1 doesn't change, it's a 0 here, it's a 0 here, so 2 doesn't change. 3 minus 3 is 0, that's what I wanted. 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, let's keep going. I've eliminated all the, in fact, z's from the first two rows. So now look at the y. This one's easy to change, just negate it. Don't change anything else in the same step. So the top row is going to stay the same, bottom row is going to stay the same, and the middle row, row 2, is going to become negative row 2. I'm multiplying by -1. 0, 1, 0, 2. So z is 1, y is 2. Let's work out x. Eliminate it from row 1. To eliminate it from row 1, I'm going to leave the other two rows the same. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2. And row 1 is going to become row 1 minus 2 lots of row 2. The 1 doesn't change. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 doesn't change. 5 minus 2 lots of 2 is 5 minus 4 is 1. Therefore, x is 1, y is 2, z is 1. We can check this by putting them back into these equations. I won't write it this time, but I'll do it here. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 is 8, correct. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 1 is 9, correct. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 times 2 is 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8, correct.